Every day, thousands of truckers roll across the United States, engines rumbling, tires humming against endless asphalt. But not all roads are created equal. Some twist through frozen mountains, others burn under desert heat, and a few test the courage of even the toughest drivers alive. These are the hardest trucking routes in America, where danger lurks around every corner, and every mile feels like a fight for survival. The deadly beauty of Alaska's Dalton Highway. They call it the Ice Road to Hell, Alaska's Dalton Highway. Stretching 414 miles from Fairbanks to Deadhorse, it's one of the most isolated and brutal trucking routes on the planet. Sub-zero temperatures, black ice, and blizzards that swallow the road whole. Here, one wrong move can send an 80,000-pound rig sliding into frozen oblivion. Truckers who brave the Dalton know it's not about the destination. Colorado's Loveland Pass, the mountain of fear. Next up, Loveland Pass, Colorado. At over 11,000 feet elevation, this route cuts through the Rocky Mountains like a scar. Sharp switchbacks, narrow lanes, and steep grades make it a nightmare for truckers. During winter, avalanches can block the pass in minutes, trapping drivers for hours. Yet some still choose it, because the alternative means miles of detour and lost time. Loveland isn't just a mountain, it's a test of nerve. California's Donner Pass, history, and haunting roads. If there's a road haunted by history, it's Donner Pass in California. Named after the ill-fated Donner Party who perished here in the 1800s, it's still a place where nature demands respect. Snow, fog, and sudden storms make this route unpredictable. Truckers describe it as driving through ghosts. When your rig is climbing those slick curves under heavy snow, you can almost hear the whispers of those who I-70 westbound through the Rockies, the endless descent. For westbound truckers on Interstate 70, the descent through the Rockies is infamous. A 7-mile downhill stretch with a 6% grade. It's where brakes scream and engines overheat. One missed gear, 1 second of hesitation, and a fully loaded truck becomes a runaway missile. Every veteran trucker knows the warning signs. Check brakes before descent, but some... Montana's Beartooth Highway, the road in the sky. They call it the road in the sky. Montana's Beartooth Highway rises above 10,000 feet. With views so breathtaking, you almost forget the danger beneath your tires. Narrow lanes, sheer drop-offs, and wild weather make it one of America's most challenging drives. Truckers don't just fight the road, they fight gravity at North Carolina's Tail of the Dragon, 318 curves of madness. 318 curves in just 11 miles. That's the tail of the dragon, a twisting beast of asphalt that slithers through the Smoky Mountains. For truckers, it's nearly impossible. Each turn demands perfection. One slip, and the trailer's gone. Local legends say the road eats trucks. Signs along the route display crushed rigs as warnings. Utah's Highway 89, the desert's trial. Then there's Utah's Highway 89, miles of barren beauty, through red canyons and sun-scorched deserts. The heat here destroys tires, cracks windshields, and drains engines dry. When a truck breaks down, there's nothing but silence and sand. But those who make it through say it's worth it. When the sun sets behind the canyons, painting the desert. The Cajon Pass, California's wind tunnel. In Southern California, the Cajon Pass is known as the Wind Tunnel. Gale force winds sweep across the San Bernardino Mountains, tossing trucks like toys. Every gust is a gamble. Will the rig hold, or will it tip? Veteran drivers lower their speed, tighten their grip, and pray the wind shows mercy. Because on this pass, nature's invisible Finale, the spirit of the trucker. From frozen tundras to desert infernos, America's hardest routes demand everything from those who drive them. But truckers keep rolling. Because this isn't just a job, it's a calling. They carry the nation's lifeblood, food, fuel, and hope across roads that test their courage every single day. They face the mountains, the storms, the heat, and the endless nights. Because somewhere, someone is waiting for that delivery. These aren't just truckers. They are America's silent warriors of the road.